All right, time now for Join It's Interactive.
Yes.
Nefa is back.
I'm back. I'm excited about today's show.
All right.
Yes, I have some evidence-based pictures and videos to share with you later on.
It doesn't have anything to do with me, does it?
I think it's true. As always, this is a part of the show where you get to join us with your comments. And to do that, please send us a message on facebook.com/joinnewsontv, on Twitter @joinnewsontv, and on WhatsApp, the number is 0560800,000. Please remember to add your name and location to your WhatsApp message. Now, today our conversation is on World Hearing Day and a video that is trending on our Facebook page. Now, our cameras caught two MTTD officers helping out with traffic in quite an unusual way. But let's start off with health. If you are conscious about it, you might do a general checkup once a year. You may even probably get your eyesight checked once a year as well, as recommended. But what about your hearing? Israel, I don't know about you, but I think it's one of the senses I tend to take for granted, you know, because for me, I assume I'm always going to have my hearing.
Yeah, and you think that you can hear, so you're fine.
So I'm fine.
Yeah, but with time, your hearing gets impaired.
Yes.
Because you're exposed to all the noises as you grow up.
Yes.
I think I have a bit of a hearing problem.
You do?
Yeah.
Really? Have you had it checked out?
Yeah, I've gone to have it checked out, but I thought probably there was too much wax in my ear.
Okay.
But they checked it, there was nothing
so
wrong in there. But I still think, because I listen to stuff at high volumes.
Okay, and that's not good either.
Yeah.
Okay, so over 360 million, that is the number of people who have hearing problems around the world. Now in Ghana, information from the Kolebu Hearing Assessment Center showed that 9 in 10 children have some sort of hearing impairment. The good news is that if attention is paid early enough, hearing impairment in childhood can be treated. Now on World Hearing Day, we went out to ask how conscious people are when it comes to the health of their ears.
The disorder that affect the ears that result in the person not able to understand or hear what someone says. Maybe talking to someone, instead of the person, the distance, the person answering you, the person have difficulties in hearing. Therefore, the person may not be able to answer you properly as it's supposed to. We can do something to avoid those things by way of educating the parents. I know before conception and other things, certain things happen. Maybe as a result of maybe the way the nursing mother carried out her own activities. It can be as a result of maybe drugs and other things, improper feeding or malnutrition and other things.
Seriously, to be honest, I don't really know anything about hearing effects. If such thing is being noticed, I think it's now left for the parents of that particular child to seek immediate consultation to know what to do.
Normally, if you put on a earphone, let's say earphone, for instance, and the way it sounds louder in your ear, sometimes you can't hear. So it prevents you from that. So it's better you prevent them from all those things so that they will not get an effect.
What I know, there is one incident that happened when I was in senior high school in Nigeria. It was insect that entered into my ear, and mistakenly one of my teachers said he will put soap. You know, he put liquid of salt into my ear, and from that time I was not able to hear well for about a couple of days, which led me to go to the hospital. I went to the hospital, they washed my ear, and from that time, even now I'm not hearing like how I used to hear before, due to what he put into my ear.
I don't know if the children have the problem in the wombs of their mothers. I don't know if that is always whether it's a genetic kind of problem or it's as a result of the environment. So I think we should educate maybe the parents, and then if it's about genetic, we look at if we are going to whether it's marriage or when two people meet and they decide to make children, they should, really go to the hospital and get informed about such problems so that it doesn't occur.
Okay, so those are some comments from the streets. Israel, what are people saying on Facebook?
Okay, Frederick Nee Kote, it says the submission of 2 previous comments are loud and clear. What do we see? Handsets everywhere. You mean headsets everywhere, noise making everywhere. I keep educating people who use earpieces, but it seems I am fighting a losing battle. I see a lot at Kolebu, so I know what I am talking about. And then Prince Nudin says research revealed about 360 million, it just goes over what we've posted already. To help protect the sense of hearing, we must avoid the use of earpiece containing loud sound. There must be availability of hearing aids. Report hearing disorder to the nearest hospital or clinic and avoid exposure to loud noise from machines. And Sheila Vera says free hearing test for all. Is that something you're offering, Sheila? And then Thomas says the youth should avoid the use of earpieces and also avoid too noisy environments. And Flint says I wear earpiece because I don't want the argument and noise in public transport, but I don't raise the volume too high. I like my piece.
All right. Now on WhatsApp, Flora from Danfa says people should be given education on hearing, mostly those who are music addicts with earphones and headsets always. And this one says continuous removal of the ear destroys the words. Okay, I don't really get that. At least going for review twice in a year for ear checkup. Avoid the use of earpiece. And this one is from Martina. So those are a few of the comments coming through on social media. Now, with the number of comments coming through on social media, just tells you how many people think about hearing. Okay. So on to something people are more interested in talking about. 2 policemen were seen fixing the traffic light at Barnyard on the La Paz Malam interchange after rains on Monday uprooted the light from the ground.
Falling down. The first time it fell down, what happened?
2 weeks now.
Almost 2 weeks now.
Yes.
And have you gotten any response from the unit responsible?
We called we were informed that there is one Jarvis who always works on this traffic light.
Jarvis, it's a company.
Jarvis, he is the engineer. So I have his number. I called him that one of the traffic lights is that it is causing a lot of embarrassment. So when I called, he didn't come. He promised to come, but I'm here for the since 2014. Here is my point. So he decided not to come. So I called my other colleague, then we worked on it. We raised it like the way we are doing. Then the traffic starts to work. Yesterday's rain, that was it. I called, but there was no response. So we have to take the thing and do it for ourselves.
Okay, so thank you very much, sir.
Okay, so that was Edwin Appiah from MyJournalOnline.com.
Yeah, I think they deserve a round of applause.
Yes, they do. And people are commenting on the story a lot.
They are. In fact, there's been, we've had 82 shares of the video. We posted a video on Facebook, and it's had 82 shares, 9,500 views, and 332 plus likes and about 80 comments. Heg says, where is the maintenance team for the traffic lights? People will call radio stations and be saying there is no job in the country.
Well,
and
they called them. As you heard in the video, they were called and they didn't come.
Gina says, kudos, Abang. You didn't have, and Abang, by the way, is how some people refer to the police. So, Abang, police.
Okay.
Yeah. So, kudos, Abang. You didn't have any tools whatsoever, but you did something instead of just watching it laying down. I can't imagine what you would have done if you had even a hoe. I'm impressed. And Destiny Krabia says, these officers playing with their lives, are they electricians? What's the traffic lights engineers or electricity people? God help Ghana. And then Kofi comes in and says, at least applaud the policemen for their work they've done. So you mean they should leave it just like that? Wise up. Destiny comes back and says, oh, okay, then becomes insulted. Let's leave that. Elvis says, Johnny, the area is bar yard, not barnyard. Okay, so bar yard.
Okay, bar, okay.
Bar, not barnyard.
Okay.
Shoddy works throughout in Ghana by so-called foreign engineers. Ibrahim says, was it due to patriotism or fear of fatigue? Of course, we all know what to expect of them when traffic lights are not working. Justin, of course, says, well done, guys. You did well. God bless you. You didn't wait for the government or anybody to fix it for us. At least you've prevented the harm that it might have caused. You're good citizens and you love your nation. God bless you more. Julie Jandu says, what a country. Wow. Where are the city engineers? Police trying to fix the traffic light. Disaster in the making, Julie says.
All right. On WhatsApp, Sir Jones in Tema says, hi, Efwa. These policemen are doing what they are trained to do. Anyway, I give them thumbs up. And that's a message from Tema. This one is talking about hearing impairment. This one says people should avoid using earpiece and headset for long. And this one is a message from Wa. This one says, oh, people are just sending the messages now. Kofi of Obuasi says, may the people of Ghana emulate these officers. And this one says, I will locate these policemen and dash them 1 CD each.
Oh, openly. 1 CD? 1
That's
CD is
from
not good
Andy,
enough. It's not good enough.
Sunyane. This one is laughing and says, interesting, but I don't see anything extraordinary about it. Any concerned citizen can do that. But this is from Benedictine Kumasi. Benedicta, you move around a lot. First you're in Georgia, now you're in Kumasi. Okay. And this one, oh, this one is bashing them and says they didn't want to direct traffic. That is why they put the light up. This one is Charles from Hohoi. And this one is from Agnes in Tamale, who says, God bless the 2 policemen. That is patriotism. They're killing themselves for the nation. At least their colleagues who only fold arms and stand by watching people can learn. Kudos. So those are some of your messages on WhatsApp. Now, after the break, our viewer report. Please stay with us. Welcome back to the interactive segment on Joy News Prime. Now, let me share our viewer report with you. The President's State of the Nation address is still fresh on the minds of many Ghanaians. Now, our viewer report today comes from Nate in Sampa. He sent a video about the work being done on the Sampa to Brekum Road. Now, I've seen the video and work is being done all right, okay? But Nate is definitely not happy with the kind of work being done. And that's our viewer report. Let's have a look.
Contractors are muy juma wo Brekum Sampa Road no ba ko na mo hwe no ti for enti min kire se contractors a mahama fa na bi nie de a ene na mo amasumwa Sampa Brekum Road. And I'm okay.
Tell them that I'm refugee.
And the refugees no back free Ivory Coast. No, Jina Kwana so here, Juman. Team to a contractor for our age more Brekum Sampa Road in India. The tea for Muama Sumwa. Sampa Brekum Road.
So that's a video Nate sent us. Israel.
All right. So what he was speaking in Chi, so we have to translate that for.
Yes, yeah. And he says, well, these are the people working on the road, and he is not sure if these are the new contractors that were hired. But obviously, he's not pleased. He's not enthused with the work or the workers.
Wow. Anyway, I'm sure that there's going to be. We're hoping there's going to be a reaction to this.
He sent us that video on WhatsApp, so you can also take a video, send it to our WhatsApp number 0560800.
Yeah. If you also happen to be in the area and you've seen some of the contractors working, the actual contractors working, you can take a video, interview them probably, and send us the video, and we're going to be sharing with the rest of the world.
Someone sends a message right now and says that stretch is hell. I have postponed an official trip to Drobo for the past 2 months because of the very bad state of the road. So that's
yeah, you haven't been. Okay, hold on.
Senna.
Tell Senna.
Yes.
Senna, you haven't been there in a while. You know the contractors.
So maybe go this time around.
Have faith.
So
go. The contractors are there.
Yeah, I told you I had evidence-based videos for you. I have a picture as well. Okay. Now, you know, there's been talk about Zinabu, the LEAP beneficiary, that President Mahama mentioned in his State of the, actually introduced to Ghanaians in his State of the Nation address, okay? Now, people have been talking about the fact that Zinabu, that sounds like a Muslim name. It's a Muslim rearing pigs. It's not allowed. To be haram. Yes, it's supposed to be haram. Well, we got some facts about Zinabu, and it turns out that, you know, Zinabu was born in a traditional family, okay? Then she married a Muslim and converted. And then after her husband died and left her with her kids, she reverted to Christianity. Yeah. So she's actually a Christian. Okay. And so I hope that all the controversy about that is cancelled. But that's Zinabu and her pigs.
How many does she have?
I'm not sure. In there, looks like she has about 7 or 8. So
about 10. Okay, apparently she has about 10.
Yeah. So that's Zinabu. Okay. She used to be a Muslim, but now she's a Christian. So it's fine.
Okay, that should put the matter to rest then.
I hope so. Yeah. And this one says, I want your reporters to check on the Atebubu Kwame Dansu Road. And this one is from Francis, who sends us this message. And this one says, wow, local contractors with only a wheelbarrow and a spade. Wow, very interesting. This one is from Titus in Kintampo. So those are some of your messages coming through on WhatsApp. And that's how we end the interactive segment on Joy News Prime. Thank you so much for your company. Good evening.